All right, I'm here again and it is time to quilt my little collab quilt from doing some dyed fabric with Matt Cox. And as you see, I've got my tie-dye fabric going strong in here, and now I've just got to figure out how I'm gonna quilt it. And honestly, I don't know. Like I could go so many different directions. I feel like it needs a light colored thread on the front just to kind of be a little more subtle in there. So I'm almost leaning towards what seems to be my good friend right now, Yellow Whisper. I think that'll kind of be soft in there without it being just stark white. I don't really want stark white on my colors here. And I haven't decided whether I want to do something kind of circular or if I just want to go wild and crazy and out of the box and do cats or dinosaurs or something that's just fun and funky. I don't know who this is going to. It's kind of on the smaller side, so I'm not sure how wide this is, so I want to see if I can make it work and fit on the width of fabric and see if I can finagle it in there. Because I did do my borders. Both borders are smaller than the pattern had them be, just because I wanted to use my tie-dye fabric. Ooh, it's not going to work. I'm like right at 42, so I will have to piece my backing still. So this could be a hot take, but I'm not doing a rainbow colored backing. I'm binding this in black. I've got my border in black. So I kind of want to do black as the backing. And here's my reason why. If I choose a colored thread, if it's Yellow Whisper or something in that soft, lighter color, think of how cool it's going to look on the back here. I know I did it once with the, what's it called? Flights of Fancy, I think. It was a space quilt, and I used the graphite thread and used that for my quilting on a black backing, and it looked so good. It just kind of made it its own thing, so it was kind of its own quilt on the back. So, whew, I'm gonna piece this. I might actually have batting that's this size. We'll see what I got, see if I have to scrounge around and get 3-yard quilted.
So everything is all basted in and ready to quilt. I was convinced that I should keep this one. So it's going to become a playhouse quilt at Grandma's house for my niece. So that is why I am going with this design, and you'll understand why in just a sec. So we're going with cats and yarn, and I'm going to quilt it in yellow on the front with my Yellow Whisper, because I think it'll be light and still kind of stay kind of subtle. But on the back, I'm going to use a hot pink lemonade thread. So I'm going to get this all set up, and we're going to hope for the best. But it's going to be goofy. It's going to be fun. But it's just for Grandma's house. It's going to be a lot of fun. So here is our double Dutch front with our cute subtle yellow kitties in there. I think this is turned out so good. They're really good size. They're probably about the size of the block, but since they're all kind of up and down and left and right, they kind of scatter all over. But look at that pink. Oh, it looks so good. I love it so much. I seem to be pairing yellow with pink a lot, so we're gonna go lay this out in the living room, trim it all up, put my binding on it, find where my binding went, but it's that black, it's cut somewhere, so this guy is almost done. And I am very happy with him, that I'm keeping it. And by I'm keeping it, that it's going to Grandma's house. So much fun.
I am so happy and so excited that it's time to reveal this quilt. It turned out so cute. I know some people are probably thinking it's a little wild that I did a black quilt back, but for all my reasons, I think it turned out great, and I think it's gonna be so much fun. And for being a quilt that will potentially get tossed in the dirt and played on and picnicked on, why not? So let me show you some of the front. So the quilting on there, you can see those little kitties tossed and upside down and right side up, and oh so cute. So I did the yellow whisper on the front just to kind of have some subtle kitties in there, and then the back we've got those hot pink kitties. Super fun, super cute. I think it's fun because it's kind of its own thing all together, all kitties all over. So if she really wanted to, she could use this side up, she could use the rainbow side up. And I'm really happy that I did my rainbow layout the way that I did, where it's going in like diagonals. Somebody did comment about having it in rows, and I think that would have been fun. Or maybe they meant that being a whole row, which that could be fun too. So so many options. And I was also already thinking, I was laying in bed last night going, you could fussy cut into here and have its own little scrappiness to have fussy cuts in the curves, and then the backgrounds be the same. The only thing you'd have to kind of watch is making sure your fussy cuts were upright. So you'd have to kind of think ahead about which way they fit better, whether it was in the bottom, the curve down, or the curve up, and that kind of thing. So are my wheels turning already? Absolutely. Do I love this? And I'm glad that it's staying where I can admire it. Yes. I should have put a quilt tag on it, but I didn't. I can always do one later at some point if I ever embroider anything or have somebody embroider for me. So 2 thumbs up for Double Dutch. If you haven't already watched Matt Cox's video, be sure to hop on over there. She did marbling and it looks so cool. Yeah, I want to do it. I feel like I just need to buy a bolt of Kona and just dye all the things. There's so many different things out there, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to kind of explore quilting and creating my own fabric within my projects that I'm creating. So I hope this was not just inspiration for me, but some inspiration for you. So now that you've held out this long, let's go outside and show you some quilt photos of this rainbowy tie-dye Double Dutch extravaganza.